I think the most relevant one will be the one of Zungu.
Zungu?
Yes, the one that was raised by my colleague,
Right.
Mr. Ramsepen.
Yeah, Zungu's motor vehicle
VW Polo.
is supposed to have been in Tembisa Court, knocked off, and then went to Carlton Center.
Yes.
And thereafter came to Basotho Hostel.
Yes.
And thereafter allegedly gave accused number one a lift to drop him not far from the Basotho Hostel.
I know the evidence.
Okay. Yes,
As it is a court, my lords. In the meantime, on behalf of accused number one, we are going to request to have the following witnesses recalled. Constable Zungu and Buthelezi. We still weighing our options as to whether or not there would still be other witnesses that we will make a request that they be recalled. However, the court will be informed in due course about the identity of those witnesses, if any. That is, but for now, we're certain about Constable Zungu and Mr. Buthelezi, who is in the employ, I don't know if he's still there, but of the Eburuleni Metro. Thank you, Madam.
Yes, Mr. Baloyi?
Well, regarding this latter request, we don't know what is the basis for requesting that these witnesses be recalled. We suppose that a proper basis will be made for the request to recall those witnesses.
What does the law say? You can address me on Monday.
Yes.
When are you supposed to recall a witness?
Yes.
And under what circumstances?
Yes.
Can you get me authorities on that? Okay?
Yes.
All of you. Everybody must get me authorities. Because in my view, it's not just an application of saying, I want Ratama Kgateng to be recalled.
What does the law say? Says my lord, but oh my goodness, Bongani Ntanzi surely has a lot to say and he's upset. Woo! But I digress. What does the law say? Says my lord. The law says, and I do the research for you so that you don't have to, so you can always give me a thank you just by hitting that like button. It helps me keep doing this research for you. So here goes. The law says, well, the key legal authority here is Section 167 of the Criminal Procedure Act 51 of 1977, which states, the court may at any stage of criminal proceedings, in the interests of justice, summon or recall any person, Zungunizer included, Buthelezi included, any person, okay, as a witness. But there's a catch. There's always a catch, okay? The court has the discretion, aka Judge Rata literally can say yes or no, and may deny the recall if it amounts to trial by ambush or unduly prolongs the court proceedings. I'm not even going to hold you, okay? I already did a full video on this, so make sure you catch that commentary right up here. Okay, I'm going to put the link up here if you haven't already watched it. I talk about it in detail. But yeah, that's what the law says in summary. Okay, section 167. So we'll see later today if that is what Baloyi is going to stand up and read from his big book and tell us all about section 167. But if section 167 does say this, why does Baloyi seem to want to object? That's where, oh yeah, because it's Zungunizer. And we know why the state would want to object. I'm sorry. We all know why the prosecutorially led team, DPP, would want to object to Zungunizer coming back, because Zungunizer holds the keys to the palace, okay? He holds the keys to the conviction. Although it's all just hearsay, in my opinion. And also, actually, Gininda confirmed it, that it's just all a bunch of hearsay, okay? The five are in the dock based on hearsay. How painful is that, guys? But at the same time, somebody dropped into my comment section. I love it. I love it when you guys come into the comment section. I love it. Someone came into the comment section and said, this recall issue must not be a problem for Rata. Because when Mnisi agreed to represent Sibia, he told Mnisi that he is allowed to recall any witness he wants. I wish Mnisi can remind this prosecutor, witness judge about that. Let me tell you something. I didn't remember that. I did not remember that. So I absolutely appreciated this comment. So you know what? I said, let me go down the rabbit hole. Let me go find that information. So I went to the proceedings of January 8, January 2025. And that is when they had a special sitting. Remember, my Lord said he's going to be away for the holidays in Dondoni, and coming back is just going to disrupt his golf life. And then Mnisi said, well, it is what it is. So they came back on no, Mnisi said, you know what, we can always have another judge. I mean, it's just to confirm my representation. It's nothing important. It's not a big deal. And my Lord said, no, I'll be there. He went from, no, I don't want to be there, to, never mind. What? You want another judge? No way. I'll be here inside Pagati, the courtroom. So then they adjourned until the 20th of January 2025, when Shololo resumed cross-examination of the lead investigating officer, Brigadier Gilinda. And of course, I did videos on that as well. But, so I went down the rabbit hole. I went looking. I searched. I went to the 8th. I don't find it. I didn't find it. So I guess I have to go to the 12th. I think it's the 12th. When Musa Sibia confirms he is going to take legal aid up on their take legal aid up on their offer that they're going to pay for his legal representation, since he has suddenly lost his legal representation in the late advocate Tulani Joshua Ngomezulu. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have to bring to your attention today before we go to court today. I want to hear from you. What is your prediction? Is the judge going to allow the return of both Buthelezi and Zungunizer? Or is he just going to say, okay, Buthelezi can come? Or is he going to say, okay, only Zungu can come? You can't have your ice cream and eat it. Which one is the judge going to rule? Or is he going to completely say no? I am so interested in the arguments. I cannot wait for the arguments to begin, because I want to hear. It gives us kind of an insight of, we can kind of measure the state where they are now. If the state themselves understand where we are in today o'clock, that they have a hearsay case, do they really, really understand and grasp that? Because how did they bring this entire docket to the forefront based on hearsay in Nongoma? Not that there's a problem with Nongoma, but that it's Zungu's father who heard from somebody else in Ndanzi, and that Ndanzi heard from another Ndanzi. And no, they're not coming to court to testify. They fear for their lives. Wow, what a luxury. What a complete luxury. Why Bongani Ndanzi, their own relative, rots in jail, as Chico Twala likes to put it. So let me go ahead and play the clip from the 8th. Let me know if you pick it up or whatever else you pick up. But yeah, I didn't pick it up. If I find it, I'll let you know. If you find it, let me know, okay? Because I want to hear the judge say it. And then we hold him accountable, as we like to do.
I may indicate, my Lord, that I have been approached and requested to assist Mr. Sibia in the conduct of his defense, which request I have acceded to. However, there are still some final details that need to be finalized with regard to the paperwork, because as of now, there's literally nothing that I can start to do with regard to consultation with Mr. Mngube on the matter, because I don't have the power of attorney as yet. However, I may say that in principle, henceforth, I will be assisting Mr. Mngube with the conduct, not Mngube, with Mr. Sibia. I'll be assisting Mr. Sibia with the conduct of his defense, such that I think the position would have been sorted out and finalized on the 20th, which will be the date on which the first recess of 2025 would then be commencing, my lords. I've spoken to him and informed him of the situation. He seems to be understanding, but it can only be fair if the court were to confer with him, my lords. Thank you, my lords.
Yeah, Miss Jessica.
Sikhathi President. Kuthiwa ke njengoba bekuchaziwe ngaphambilini uyachaza manje ubaba uMnisi uthi uceliwe ukuthi akasize ubaba uSibiya ngokuthi ke amsize la enkantolo kodwa ke usathi ke uzazama ukuthi asilungisele ukuthi malifika usuku lwamhla ka-20 akwazi ukuqhubekela phambili nokuthi akumele manje ke asazi ke baba uSibiya ukuthi uyizwisisile. Understood, my lord.
Yeah, but have you consulted with the advocate Mnisi?
Ukhulumisanile yini no baba uMnisi phakathi? Yes, I did.
Where was the consultation?
Manje benikhulumeni laphi? We spoke to each other right here in court.
Okay. So you have at least given him instructions to represent you.
Usho ukuthi wena ke usho umcelile ukuthi akube uyena ozokumela. That is correct, my lord.
And your parents, have you notified them of that arrangement?
Ubazisile abazali bakho ngaleho malungiselelo. That is correct, my lord.
Are you agreeable and are they also agreeable that you should be, from henceforth, be represented by advocates Mnisi?
Manje wena uyathokoza yini nabo bayathokoza yini ngokuthi ubaba uMnisi kube uyena ozoqhubeka phambili ngokumela. That is correct.
Okay, fine. Yeah, and the other thing is this, Mnisi, sorry. I suggested to him that maybe, it's not an instruction, it's a suggestion, that the late colleague of ours, Mr. Ngomezulu's notes, if they are still available, he can have recourse to them and also use them to consult with you concerning those notes. Is that okay, sir? I'm not saying you must use them, I'm just saying it may be that he has made notes and he has taken instructions which you may not be aware of, and when you go through these notes, you may come across certain notes or instructions which you can check with Mr. Sibisi.
Yeah, Mr. Sibiya.
I mean, Sibiya.
Yes, madam. No, thank you very much for that opportunity, madam. Definitely, I will liaise with Mr. Mngomezulu's family and find out if that information is still available. And if it is still available, and request that it be made available to me so that as I consult with Mr. Sibiya, I go through that as well, madam.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the acknowledgement. Thank you.
Yeah, in the meantime, then this matter will again be postponed to the 20th, on which day, hopefully, Ms. Nshorolo will continue with the cross-examination of Colonel Keninda. Is Keninda aware of that?
Yes, indeed, my lord, and he has made himself available.
Right, and after that cross-examination, then Mr. Mnisi will revisit the cross-examination which he wanted to take Brigadier Keninda on regarding some documents. Am I correct, sir?
Yeah, that's correct, madam.
Right, and thereafter, if Mr. Mnisi is ready, after having consulted extensively with Mr. Sibiya, then Mr. Mnisi will start with the cross-examination of Mr. Sibiya, accused number 1. Is that so?
That is so, madam.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other business for the day?
Nothing else, my lord.
There's no lunch here. Okay, then we shall adjourn until the 20th of
January.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, guys, yesterday Mzansi Unfiltered, me, got to sit down and chat with Unjabs, okay? Unjabs from the masterminds, from the real masterminds, from the Gaza Nation on TikTok. Make sure you go to TikTok and follow Unjabs, okay? I think it's Unjabs_Gaza Nation. Make sure you go over, find him over there, show him some love because it's his birthday. It was his birthday, so show him some love. Make sure you hit that follow button. Is it follow on TikTok? Yeah, it's follow. Make sure you hit that follow button. And I have some other homework for you guys. Ooh, I think I'll treat you, okay? Those who watch videos to the end, okay? Here, I will insert the pictures that I owe you. Those that don't watch videos to the end, they're going to learn a lesson, okay? They're going to learn with Mzansi Unfiltered. She gives you treats at the end of videos. So I'm going to share, I promised you guys on the live that I was going to share the photos that I found of Monday to high school. And I think it's just, they're beautiful photos. It's such a humble location. It's such a humble school. And Mnisi shared with us the school that he went to, and I think it's a beautiful school. I think it's clean. I think that you can see that the people who go to Umandle to high school, what kind of produce comes out of there. And I don't want to use the word produce quite loosely. I want to say scholars. Yes, that's the correct terminology I should be using. Our learned friends from Mandle to high school. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But that is it from me today. If you've made it this far in the video, you absolutely have my heart. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you're still watching from outside the club, I can't help you. At this point, I can't help you. If you aren't grasping the concept that we're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, and we cannot do it without you. I really need your support. So thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in my next upload. Bye.